Hi, my name is Shannon. I'm 32 years old and I just trained for my very first half marathon, which is this weekend at Walt Disney World, and I am taking you guys along with me. Hi guys, and welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, that is how I started every single one of my training run vlogs. So it is so surreal to go from I am training for my very first half marathon to I am running my very first half marathon this weekend. My very first half marathon is going to be at Walt Disney World during marathon weekend. I am running the half and it is with RunDisney. I am so excited and so nervous. Today is Wednesday, January 7th, so we are headed to the Expo. The first thing you have to do for RunDisney is go to the Expo and pick up your bib. My plan for the day is to go grab some Starbucks coffee, and then I'm going to pick up my friend Caitlin, and we are going to the Expo together. I do highly suggest getting an Expo buddy because it is extremely overwhelming and overstimulating. But as far as the Expo goes, I always get a ton of questions on how to do the Expo. So I'm going to give you a little layout before I take you guys along with me. As far as the Expo goes, the first thing you have to do if you are going on the first day of the Expo is you have to get a virtual queue. If you are not going on the first day, you don't have to get a virtual queue. You could just walk on in. So we are getting our virtual queue at 8:30 a.m. and then we are going to head on over to the Expo. The first thing that we typically do is go to the RunDisney exclusive part of the Expo. So that is where you're going to find your race-specific merch, your RunDisney-specific merch. All of the stuff for just this weekend is going to be there, and it tends to sell out the fastest, so that is why we head there first. They have stuff for each specific race. So for me, I'm just going to be buying stuff, most likely, for the half marathon, but they also will have stuff for the entire weekend. So they will have full marathon weekend stuff. They will have Dopey Challenge stuff. They will have Goofy Challenge stuff. They will have every single race specific stuff. So you could find almost anything you want there at this, and it's going to be specific to whatever you want to buy stuff for. So I just checked, Caitlin, it is 8:31. Caitlin just got my Expo number, and we are lucky number 13, which is great because we're going to be in the first group of people that are not Club RunDisney that get in, which is really exciting, but crazy. Anyway, so let's pretend we have gone to the Expo. We've gone to the RunDisney specific Expo. Next step is going to be to go and get your bib. So when you walk in, to your right is typically where the RunDisney Expo stuff is. And then if you go straight past the globe and all that kind of stuff, up and to the left is usually where your bib is. So we're going to go and pick up our bib next. In with the bib is where you'll find runner relations. And usually they have some characters to meet, which are typically pretty specific to the race weekend. So, all right, we've got our RunDisney merch. We've got our bib. You need your bib to do the last step, or what we do as the last step, which is you're going to walk across. It's hard to explain, but I'll try and put a map in here. You're going to walk all the way across and you're going to go pick up your race shirt, the one that's included in your race fee. You need the top part of your bib in order to do that. This is where you are going to also find the Runners Expo. So not the RunDisney Expo, but the Runners Expo. I think a lot of people, including myself, get really confused there. So your Runners Expo is going to have gels, fuels, sunglasses, hair accessories, visors, skirts, t-shirts, sneakers, all stuff. But this is stuff that comes from like Fit to Run, and sometimes like Mega Babe is there. Like all different brands are going to be there, but not necessarily RunDisney or like not RunDisney other than your shirt. This is also where we find those big jumbo numbers that everybody loves to take pictures in front of, including myself. They will have one typically for each of the races, and then also for the challenge numbers. So like Goofy will have a 39.3, 39.9. We're gonna look that up. Dopey will have 48.6. And then I'll be taking pictures next to the 13.1, which is really exciting. So that's what's going to be all over there. But as far as the Expo goes, I find it really overstimulating. It's a lot of people, a lot of information, a lot to do in one day. But it's also really, really exciting because it's like a big, giant family reunion. The entire RunDisney family is there almost at the same time. But it's just so exciting because like you get to see everybody. Everybody's excited. Our races haven't happened yet, but everybody typically like landed the day before or day of or within the past few days. So everybody's just getting to Disney. They're just getting to RunDisney, and we all have really high energy because we haven't been wiped from all of our races yet. It's just really exciting. I really love the Expo. I love saying hi to everybody. I love shopping. I love getting the weekend started. So let's go get some coffee. Let's go on over to the Expo now that I've yapped your ears off. I almost forgot to show you what I was wearing to the expo. My bag is in there. It has some bag charms on it that are Daisy and Donald, but this is what I'm wearing. My shirt is going to be from Shop Disney, Disney Store, whatever it was at the time that I purchased it. Pants are from Amazon. My shoes are Brooks because we're wearing comfortable shoes to the expo because we're not getting blisters this early on in the race weekend. And that is the expo look. And I'll see you guys at the expo. Maybe it's time to upgrade that, Donald. So pretty. Our virtual queue just got called. We are now currently waiting in this big holding area, but we're gonna go into the expo in just a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous about all the merch, but we're gonna go on in and we're gonna see what they have, and I'll bring you guys along with us.
There's probably 10 kids.
Small. I don't need to put this one on. That's a small. Yeah, big. I know. The medium looks really good. This is small. You do? This is the one that I'm most iffy about. This is what? I'm the most like meh.
I think it's funny. I think
Okay.
you should, if John was running, I would say you both.
Okay, so these two are yes. I'll put it on in a second, but if this looks ginormous.
That looks ginormous. That one already looks like it's oversized.
Oversized, you said?
Yeah. Okay, so I like that.
Wow, this is not going to match right now at all. Don't
Watch me prefer the more expensive one because that is like unknowingly.
Ooh, I might need some help.
Getting
Getting it on.
For your head?
Help me.
Hello! Hi! Probably saw on my skirt.
I was going to say, I will be cutting that part.
It's fine, I have shorts on, so.
This is the small. This is a big small, but extra small is ridiculous.
I like it.
I love the back.
Look at the back! That's so
I love that they did backs on everything.
Why didn't they do sweatshirts for it? Oh wait, no, they did. They did do
So we just did the craziness of the Run Disney part of the expo, and honestly I didn't spend my entire life savings, so I'm calling that a win, and we are about to get in line to go get our bibs. But I appreciate it. Wait, I didn't record yet.
Oh!
Here we go.
I did not appreciate the dopey line.
Wait, no.
Wait, are you going?
Yeah.
You put that in there. So the dopey line was super long, which was frustrating because it was slow. However, I'm super appreciative of it, that people aren't just coming in and picking up everything and then leaving, because I actually got to get stuff this year, which is super exciting. I do think they were a little underprepared for how many people, I guess, were going to show up at the same time, because it was a long line. They kept modifying it in the line to try to scoot it out, but it was out to where the shoes were. But overall, I'm glad Run Disney did this for the season. So, woo!
Just confirming upload your that. You're all set?
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right, bib is secured. I didn't meet any characters, but Caitlin and Allie met Dopey because he was hanging out in there. And now we are heading on over to the Runners Expo to go get our race shirt and then see what other goodies they have over there. Captain's log check-in. It is 2:33. Caitlin and I are at All Stars because Caitlin is getting her hair braided here. I'm getting mine done Friday?
Friday?
Yeah, I'm getting mine done on Friday. And I'll take you guys along with us. But Expo was Expo-y. I will do a merch haul. Caitlin's laughing at me.
I concur.
Yeah. I'll do a merch haul at some point, but the merch I really enjoyed what was out for the half marathon, so I'm really happy with that. But we did the Expo. Now we're waiting on my gluten-free chicken fingers that are causing Caitlin to probably chew my arm off, and then Caitlin's regular chicken fingers.
I'm really sorry. Oh, can you hear me? I'm really sorry. For those that know me, I get hangry. I am everyone's only friend that actually gets hangry, but it's a problem. But it's okay because I have Shannon here to keep me company, so I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm a little scared. But we're waiting on chicken fingers. Caitlin's gonna get her hair braided, and then we're gonna go hang out and go to Allie's Airbnb and go see her and sit in the hot tub and eat again. But yeah, I'll bring you guys along with us again. All right, vlog, it is time for the Expo haul. It is currently 9:30 p.m. and I am just getting home, not from the Expo itself, but just like from running around in general. As far as the Expo, we got there around 9:30 and ended up leaving between 2 and 2:30, which probably we would have spent more time if we didn't have to go somewhere by 3, but it was just so people-y and like, it felt like it moved in slow motion all day today. I don't know, the lines felt really crazy and really long, but it also did feel really organized, which is strange. We were kind of talking about it before. None of us could really figure it out, but this is by far the longest that I have spent at an Expo. But now it's time for you guys to get your haul. We're gonna start off with the freebies. The first one being this reusable tote from Shox, which I was so thankful for because it's always so awkward to carry all of your stuff around the Expo. But as far as like free stuff, I wouldn't really call this one free, but it is my bib. Next free item is the Race Weekend shirt, which is by Brooks right now. It does tend to run a little bit big. The material is like, it's honestly not my favorite. I wish we went back to the old company, but that's just me. But I do like the colors that they came out with for this weekend. The shirts actually match the theme, which is probably a first. But I love this shirt. I'm really excited about it. The print is big, it's colorful, the shirt matches the theme. I'm here for it. And then the last little freebies that we got were a bunch of stickers over at the RunDisney stuff. So we got these 2 stickers, and then we got the Race Weekend sticker sheet, which is super cute. I love this kind of stuff for like junk journaling and just like adding to things that are from the weekend. We are gonna start off as far as like paid items. We're gonna start off small and then get bigger. The first thing that I got, which is new to me this year, I think it's new to RunDisney, is this postcard set. It is on the back. You could see it's one of each of the races, which I thought was really cute. I do plan to split this with Caitlin. She's doing the Dopey challenge, so I'll be giving her all of the ones other than the half marathon one, and then I'm gonna frame that and put it over by my medal display. Next up is something that I collect from every race weekend or every race that I do. It is the race-specific magnet. I got the pin bundle, which comes with 3 pins. It's usually about $65 to $70 for the 3 pins that you get for like one race bundle. The real reason I do it is for the metal replica pin, which used to sell out really, really fast. Hold on, I'll show you. It even moves just like the metal will move, which is really cool. But like I said, they used to sell out really fast, so I've gotten into the habit of pre-ordering them. You probably don't have to anymore, if I'm being honest. And then this pin comes in the bundle. And this is the last pin of the bundle. Next up are 2 of the cotton shirts. The first one is actually for the race that I am doing. It says Soulmates on it with a little Donald and Daisy. And then the next one is not for a race that I'm doing, but I am a book girly, and I specifically really love fantasy themed books, which is the theme of the marathon. So that I got the No Time for Dragon, Our Feet. I just thought this was punny and witty and cute, and it does not say marathon anywhere on it, even though it is the marathon shirt, so I figured it was okay to buy. Next up is the like tech athletic shirt. Not 100% sure what this one's like specifically called, but that is the front and the back. The front says loved it, and the back says love never ends. On the back here, it says love never ends, but on the marathon shirt, it says happily ever after, which I feel like it almost should have said that on every shirt. It just would have been cute for Disney. But I do think it's really cute that it says that on the fantasy themed marathon one. And then last but not least, I did say if they have a sweatshirt, I'm gonna buy it. They don't always have a sweatshirt for each race. They don't always have it for each challenge or each race within the challenge. So I thought it was really interesting. They had lots of sweatshirts this year. It's a hoodie for the half. For the full, it was like a tech jacket. For the race whole weekend, which was not like the challenge, it's just the race weekend, was a different kind of jacket. And then Goofy was a zip up. So I thought it was interesting that everyone had like a different style of sweatshirt, but I got the half marathon sweatshirt that is Donald and Daisy and a little heart on the front. And then the back says the half marathon on it, has some embroidery on it, and then it has a little 13.1 embroidered on the sleeve. And that is it. That is the haul. So I am closing out today's section of the vlog. I don't have much going on tomorrow for Thursday for race weekend. I am not running any of the earlier races, so I don't have anything to prep for tomorrow. I will probably just like prep for the weekend tomorrow. Tomorrow is like my first like real day off in a little while, so I'm probably going to like get all of my fuel together, get all of my vest and stuff together. I'll take you guys along with me if I do end up doing that tomorrow, and then I will take you guys along Friday morning to get my hair done and to go off to the pop-up. For right now though, I'm gonna go take a shower and go to sleep and get some really well needed rest. Good night. Hi, and welcome back to the vlog. It is currently Thursday at 5:30 p.m. and I am literally just hanging out in my house. I spent most of today catching up on life and just like cleaning. I did do a little bit of like getting my stuff together to pack my vest. I'm gonna do that with you guys either a little bit later today or probably tomorrow. And then honestly, I'm just sitting on the couch, but I wanted to check in and let you know that like not every day of a race weekend is crazy and busy and going to the parks and doing all the fun things. Some of us locals just kind of hang out between races. So I am currently about to upload a bunch of this footage to my iPad and start editing. I did this last race weekend and it really helped me get the video up a little bit faster. So I'm gonna do that again this weekend. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys maybe later tonight while I pack my vest. Hi, it's kind of not at all later in the day. It's a couple of minutes later, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit and I wanted to start getting my vest packed before it gets like a little too late tonight. I'm still trying to go to bed early so that my sleep schedule gets a little readjusted before having to get up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Not tomorrow, but the next day. So here's what I'm wearing. Okay, so my skirt still has to be steamed, so we're not judging that, but my skirt is going to be my Crowned Athletics. It's the Blossom Hermana skirt from the Magical collection, which was like their Encanto collection. She had all 3 sisters, but I've always loved this skirt. I've loved the shade of purple, and I figured it was really cute for Daisy. And then this is the tank top I will be wearing with it. It is a tank top that I have worn before on my races. I've also worn similar skirts to this on my races. Not on my races, on my training runs. That's what we're talking about, training runs. So I know that this outfit will be comfortable. And then I have, here's the front. I have my clear bib boards. I really like the clear ones. I did end up ordering the black and the white ones as backups just for like this season. They were on sale. So I figured it would be nice to have a backup in case I lose one or in case the bib matches better with one of those colors, whatever. We have the black and the white as well. Oh, hold on, more pieces. So we have tank top, we have skirt, we have hair bow, which will be up and in my hair. I get my hair done tomorrow morning. And then we have my sunglasses, which will be in my vest, but I'm gonna grab my vest and show you guys that part of the packing now. So buckle up for the vest tour. I feel like this is gonna take a minute. I do carry quite a bit in my vest. There are a couple of other pieces that have to go in my vest that aren't already in my vest. So just bear with me. It's still currently Thursday night and I don't run until Saturday morning. So there's things that I need to pack, but regardless, here is my vest. It is the High Experience vest from Amazon. It is very, very, very similar to the Salomon Skin. It's like a dupe for it. I have ran in it most of my training, anything over like a 5K. I put it on so that my body would be used to wearing it. It does add weight to the top half of your body. So something to keep in mind if you want to ever wear a vest, please practice in it. Or don't. Who am I to tell you what to do? First thing I packed are little hot hands. We'll get a little closer. We packed hot hands for the corral. Don't know if I'm going to need them. Hope I don't need them. I also do have a throwaway blanket that I will be bringing if I don't need it. Fantastic. Disney, RunDisney, does donate everything that is thrown to the sidelines. So if you put on layers and think you don't need them and decide to take them off, great. You are donating them to our local shelters and Goodwills and things like that. They do donate everything. Next thing that is in my vest is all of my fuel, which is the UCAN brand. I really love, I found out later in my training, I really love the chocolate flavor. It tastes like a packet of chocolate frosting, which is sweet. Keep that in mind if you don't love really sweet things. I happen to love really sweet things because I am salty. Other thing in my vest is this will go in the back of my vest. I just didn't put it in there yet. I don't know. My sunglasses, they're all wrapped up and cute, but they're in there, I swear. I don't want to unwrap things right now. I did spend a good amount of time getting all my stuff together. So we have hot hands, we have fuel, we have sunglasses. My water bottles will go in here. They're not ready yet. I will also put my wallet, car keys, and headphones in here. That will all go in a Ziploc bag that will go in the back here. But things that are already in the back, extra fuel. If you have been with me for a minute, and I mean a minute, my first ever, here, story time, first ever RunDisney race, okay? I think I had everything, oh no, I was wearing a vest, different vest. I was gonna say I thought I had them in my pockets, but I had it in my vest. However I had it stored in my vest still blows my mind. Okay, so we're wearing our vest, we're running, we're starting, 3, 2, 1, go, if you've ever seen a RunDisney race. I crossed that start line and got bumped, which happens, there's a million people. Every single piece of fuel that I had for that 10K dropped to the ground, and I just looked down and watched it go, because you can't stop while crossing that start line. There's a million people running behind you. So I ran that entire race with only my backup fuel, which I had zipped in my back, which wasn't enough technically to get me through the race, but I got through the race. It was a 10K, I was okay. But here is my pro tip. Pack extra fuel zipped somewhere different, zipped in the back, put in a pocket, whatever. If something happens, you want to have a little bit extra. And then what else do we have back here? Speaking of extra fuel, I have Sour Patch Watermelon, something that is just like a fun little sweet treat that I really like. Not really as a fuel, more as a like bribe to myself, but that's okay. My own little first aid pack. Tissues, which will double as toilet paper if I need to use a porta potty. We have Imodium in the back. Tylenol. I'll probably put some sort of nausea relief in here. I'm a tummy troubles girly, and this just gets me through my races. Have I ever actually used any of this? No, I don't think so, but it's really nice to know that I have it back there just in case. So that is what's zipped up in the back. I will be moving my sunglasses to the back zipper. I will also have, like I said, wallet, car keys, and headphones put back here. I will also have my bib on. I put my bib on my skirt. It is just what I have found works. I have recently added clear binder ring paper reinforcers to my bib. We'll see how that works. And then I have my hair bow and all of my fun accessories. And I have my glitter I'll be wearing my day of, my bow. I have Daisy. I don't think I'm going to wear her for this race. I wore Olaf on my last one. And to be completely honest, he just bounced around the whole time, kind of annoyed me. Love the guy. Didn't want to wear him. So I think I might just have my husband bring her to the finish line and then I'll put her on there or hang out with her there. But that is it. Vest is mostly packed. My outfit is mostly ready. It just needs to be re-steamed. And that is it for Thursday. Good night. I'm going to go eat some dinner and continue just relaxing. Tomorrow is a bit crazy. So tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. I have to get my hair braided, meaning I have to leave here pretty early. So I'm going to get up early and do my own like makeup and get like myself ready for the pop-up. So tomorrow morning is hair appointment at 9:30 a.m. And then the pop-up it starts at noon, but you can get there at 11. So I'm going to drive to Hollywood Studios Park and walk on over because it is at the Swan and Dolphin. And then we don't know what time I'm going to really leave there, so I don't really know the plans for the rest of the day. But then my friend Ashley is staying with us, so she will be here in the afternoon tomorrow. And then we're going to get dinner and go to bed hopefully early. And then the day after is the half marathon. So I will see you guys in the morning getting ready for the pop-up and to get my hair done. We are ignoring whatever is going on in the background over here. That's my sign for the marathon. But I just got ready and I'm going to leave soon to go get my hair done. It is currently Friday, January 9th. So the day before my race, and it is 8:30 a.m. I have a 9:30 a.m. appointment to get my hair braided. I'm getting 2 braids to a ponytail or a bun. I haven't quite decided yet. And then after I get my hair braided, I'm heading on over to the Run Fit Fab pop-up, which I'm so excited for. A little bit nervous, honestly, but really, really excited. So here is my outfit for the pop-up. It is Wicked for Good themed. So I tried to find pink and honestly, shockingly, didn't find anything pink that I liked. But top is from Amazon. Shorts are a shock to nobody, Crowned Athletics. My shoes are Brooks. I'm going to go eat some breakfast, get some caffeine in me, and then go get my hair done. And I will bring you guys along with me for the day. Okay, I know that the lighting is really weird, but I wanted to show you guys my braids. And so I'm hoping... Oh, no, here we go. Okay. Oh, they're so perfect. I just can't. I'm so excited. So now I am off to... I can't see. Now I am off to the pop-up. So I'm going to go drive on over to Hollywood Studios and then walk on over to the pop-up. I just got back from the Run Fit Fab pop-up and that was so fun and just like filled my cup. So many sweet people that I met there that like just were just so ready to cheer each other on. And it's just such a wonderful little community. If I can make any suggestion for somebody running their first RunDisney race, especially like a half a full dopey challenge, whatever, I highly suggest that training group. It just has been such a wonderful experience, and going to the pop-up was just like exactly what I needed. Everybody was so welcoming. I went there alone and was absolutely nervous. I knew people that were going, but I wasn't like walking in there with anybody. And like literally, so I walked from Hollywood Studios over the boardwalk to the Swan and Dolphin. And as I was walking over, like 2 girls were walking in with their yoga mats. We were like, oh my God, are we going to the same place? Yeah. And so like we walked and took the elevator up together. And then when we all like set up our yoga mats, like the people next to me on either side were so nice and so kind. And like we were chit-chatting. And then like as we were shopping, I ran into a couple of people and just like hanging out after. It was just so nice and so lovely. And that community is just so welcoming. I was so nervous and now I'm so happy that I went. While I was there, I did do some shopping. So you're going to get a little bitty haul. I shopped at Zippity Tees, Devon, is one of the coaches and is just another absolute sweetheart. I'm so happy I got to give her a little hug. That was just what I needed before my race. So we're going to start off teeny tiny. I got the 13.1 patch. I just thought it was so cute and pink and wonderful and perfect. And then I got her like RunDisney tee. It is folded up really nicely in a bag, so I'm going to leave it in there, but I will attach a picture. But if you guys know which one I'm talking about, I'm sure that crinkling sounded terrible, sorry. It's this one, just so cute. And I've seen so many people make so many cute outfits out of this. I've seen a lot of people wear it with pink skirts, with yellow skirts, with just like all different stuff. And it's so cute. It's got a lot of character signatures and just like so many fun little details on the shirt. So I'm really excited to wear that probably to an Expo day coming up. If I'm being really honest, I've already thought about what I would wear to the Springtime Surprise Expo, and that's probably going to be it. But, oh, and then this baggie. The bag came with, if you shopped, you got the bag, which was so cute and so fun. I think I want to embroider it. I haven't embroidered something in a really long time, and this would be a fun Expo bag because we get so much crap at the Expos. This would be great to carry around. Other than that, I'm sweating. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to take a shower. And I'm going to put my feet up, make sure all of my stuff is prepped and ready for tomorrow. It's still Friday, January 9th, if we have lost track of time. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'm going to go home. I'm going to get my stuff ready for tomorrow. I'm going to just chill out and relax and just hang tight and try and hydrate as much as I can and just get in the mindset for tomorrow and shower and put my PJs on and yeah. I'll see you guys in the morning. I can't believe that this is the last sleep until my half marathon in the morning, and I'm feeling a little bit surreal right now. It's scary. It's getting real. It's been real, but it's getting even more real. So I'm going to go try and keep some cool, calm vibes, and I will see you all in the morning. It's race day. Good morning. It is... Oh. 1:35 a.m. I got some sleep, better than I was expecting, honestly, so, but again, just like last time, through the magic of editing, I'm gonna go get ready and I'll see you in a sec. And that is it. Here's the look. Let's go run a half marathon.
Hi, my name is Jen and I'm 32 years old and I'm running my very first half marathon today at Walt Disney World with RunDisney, so let's go for a run.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mile 1, done. 2 miles, done. I have met a character and gone to the bathroom. 3 miles, done. We're almost at a 5K. 4 miles, done. 5 miles. Oh, 6 miles, done. This is so cool.
Got it. You want to try to do it separate together and then I'll run away? There you go.
7 miles, done. Mile 8. 9 miles, done. 10 miles, done. Mile 11, done. Mile 12. 13, almost there.
And now here's your reward right in front of you. So regardless of how much of a struggle it's been, lift your head up high and climb. Take in the moment.
Bye! Thank you!
13.1
done. I'm a half marathoner, baby.
So regardless of how much of a struggle it's been, lift your head up high with pride. Take in the moment.
Oh my God, her first medal. Yay, good job.
I am back. I finished. I am incredibly proud. I'm incredibly tired. That was hard. I trained pretty hard for this, and I trained in the heat, but it was hot today. Drenched. I'm gonna take a shower in a couple of minutes. But man, that was tough. And like tough enough that I will do it again, but not too tough that I can't do it again. Couple of highlights, and I'm sure I've already put in my like running blog, but a couple of highlights. So yes, I met my character, I got my castle picture, and I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom a couple of times. But a couple of highlights. So a couple of really like awesome things. The Rally app, do it. I almost didn't do it. I was honestly afraid that people weren't gonna do it. But I filled mine up. I did have an issue. The first mile didn't play, which happened to be my husband, so I was kind of sad about that. But every other mile played. It was a little hard to hear, but you can listen back to them after it's done. So the Rally app is huge. I cried at every single message. Every single time I was like, who made this stupid app? I love it. But highly recommend the Rally app. Aside from that, one of the sweetest things that a cast member said to me, or it said in general, first off, running through the castle is wonderful and magical. Don't get me wrong. Running down Main Street beats it. 100 times out of 10, running down Main Street is so cool. So right as we were getting ready to run down Main Street, we were in like the entranceway to Magic Kingdom, and one of the cast members said, so many people in there are waiting for you. Go get them. I lost it. I started crying. So I started crying before I even stepped foot on into Magic Kingdom, into Main Street. And then we ran down Main Street, and it is so loud. And not like, seriously, not like overstimulatingly loud. Just like, it's so loud because so many people are so excited. Of course I cried. Let's be real. So you run down Main Street, and then you run through Adventureland. And Adventureland got quiet, which was kind of nice. It is a lot to take in running down Main Street, and it's beautiful and wonderful, and honestly was probably the coolest part other than finishing. That was like my top holy shit moment. But then it's quiet, and you run through Adventureland and Frontierland, and it's still kind of quiet, and you're getting ready, and the anticipation is building to run through the castle. And actually my coach left a message I was like just at the carousel, so just before you run through the castle, and of course I cried again before running through the castle. And then you run through the castle, and you could see Main Street again, and it's like the whole thing all over again. If I could recommend anything, it is stop and get your castle picture. I haven't seen my castle picture yet, so I don't know what it looks like at this moment. But those lines move so fast. There was, I think, either 5 or 6, I forget, photographers lined up right in front, and everybody just runs in, they take their picture, and they run out, and they get back on the course. So it moved. We were back past the statue. I don't know like how familiar you are with the center, but we were back past the statue. I think we waited 2.5 minutes. And it was me and Allie. And so that was incredible. The other thing is, so I started the race in D. Allie was in E. And so I started with Erin, and then pretty quickly on split off because I knew I had different intervals to do. And I wanted to stop with the character, and I wanted to go to the bathroom. And so I split off from her, and then I met Mulan, and then went to the bathroom, and by the time I got those things done, Allie had caught up to me, which Allie was a lifesaver. I seriously could not have done it without her. We just took the whole course slow. We soaked it all in. It was really nice to have a buddy. It was nice to have somebody to chat with. It was nice to be like, hey, did you fuel? Hey, are you drinking water? Because you do get wrapped up in the race. And so it is easy to forget those things, and you won't feel good if you forget those things. So it was really wonderful just to have her there with me. And I'm so incredibly thankful to Allie. But I'm so thankful. I'm so happy to be done. I hit a wall at, I think, mile 9, 10-ish. And I was just like, I just want to be done running. But my legs weren't tired. I don't feel like too terrible. I don't think I could run anymore because the thought of running right now makes me want to cry because I'm like, I don't want to take another step. But not like, I'm not in pain, so that's kind of good. But yeah, I'm proud. I am happy to be done. I am ready to go take a shower. We're going to head on over to Magic Kingdom for some castle pictures, and then I'm going to try and get Daisy to sign my bib. I think Donald meets in the same area, if I'm not mistaken. So cool to meet the characters of your race. So I highly recommend that. I have had characters sign medals. They aren't 100% like always allowed to. So I bring my bib lately and have them sign the front of my bib because that's also really cool. It's really fun, and they're always like super proud, and it's just, that's the Disney part of RunDisney. So I think it's just like a fun little thing to do. But I'm gonna go take a shower, and I will see you guys over at Magic Kingdom. We just got to Magic Kingdom a little while ago for our medal pictures. We just took a bunch of medal pictures. We are currently just hanging out in Tomorrowland, which we ran through this morning, and I get to say that all the time now and annoy the crap out of John by saying it all the time. How are you feeling, Kaylin?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sore. I'm a little nervous for tomorrow.
She's gonna do great.
But we're PRing in vibes, and we're gonna cross the finish line, and I'll probably cry just like I did last year, because I started crying the moment I ran out to Magic Kingdom today. I was like, oh my gosh, this is it.
Yeah.
This is why we do
So many tears were shed. But we're just gonna vibe out and hang out. We got little sweet treats.
Went frozen lemonade for the win, but yes, because Shannon just completed her first half marathon. I'm so proud of her. How do you feel? Are you just in shock right now?
I feel okay. I don't think I'm in shock. My knee is like a little sore, but other than that, like, I feel okay. I fully realize that you guys are nuts for doing the full after this, but I'm ready to do it all again in a month, and then do even more when we do the challenge in springtime.
I'm so excited for springtime because we're actually going to coordinate and have costumes.
Yeah,
So
and all hang out together.
everyone
That's time.
that I've met, like today and yesterday, oh, what are your costumes for the week? I'm like, just wearing Crown Athletics and a Hawaiian t-shirt. And that's
the
about
colors
it.
of the race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just colors for my hair.
All right, we're gonna go vibe and enjoy Magic Kingdom.
Initially?
You'll get right in the middle, make a duck sandwich.
So we just made it out of Magic Kingdom and back to the car. We are gonna head on over to Disney Springs and get something to eat because I have not eaten enough today and I am starving. And then I think that is going to be about it for the day and for the night. I am definitely hitting the wall. I'm getting tired. But we're going to go get something to eat quick. Maybe do a little walking around Disney Springs. And that's it. I will probably check in with you guys, and then I'll see you in the morning for the marathon. Just to clarify, I am not running the marathon. I'm going to see you guys at the marathon if you are running, and I will be cheering you on. So John and I went to Disney Springs and we got Splitsville for dinner. I really wanted sushi, and they have really good gluten-free sushi. So we also stopped at Erin McKenna's because I wanted a sweet treat, and they have gluten-free and vegan everything inside their bakery. We've never been, so we're gonna try. I got the bakery sink, which is just like a collection of just like, I guess it's leftovers. I don't know, they didn't really say, but it's kind of just like a little bit of everything. And then John got the chocolate chip cookie sandwich.
That's my cookie.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. But it is a chocolate dipped chocolate chip cookie, like whoopie pie. Oh, it's really soft. Can I have the first bite?
Sure. I'm watching you. You can have it.
I don't have it. That's really good. There you go. Okay, so I got the bakery sink. I think the top pieces, they're like marble. I think I'm gonna just have to work my way through this over like the next couple of days. But this bite right here looks insane. That's really good. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat this, take a shower, and probably knock out because I've been up since 1 a.m. And I will see everybody at the marathon tomorrow. Okay, we are back. It is the last day of the Dopey Challenge for people. It is Sunday, January 11th. It is 7:22 right now. I just stopped at Wawa to grab an energy drink. I don't know if you can see the mess in my seat over here, but I have a ton of Nerds gummy clusters. I think I have like 150. And then my sign to go cheer on. I am heading on over to Hollywood Studios to go and cheer on the Dopey Strong crew and just like a bunch of friends who are running the marathon and finishing their Dopey Challenge today. I will be between Hollywood Studios and the boardwalk over there. That's about mile 24-ish. So they only have 2 miles left after that. So I could actually say to them, you're almost done. You're finally almost finished. But as of right now, I feel really okay after running my half. Like my body wise, my quads are a little bit sore, but like not terrible. I was expecting a little bit worse than this, but to be honest, I have done 10, 12 miles before and knew how I felt after that. So I knew that I would be okay the next day. I am just tired. This weekend is long and exhausting, but so worth it. If I could give anybody any piece of Run Disney advice, it is to be really fast when you're registering. Be faster registering than you are running the race. That's my piece of advice. But my other piece of advice, if you have to pick a singular weekend, marathon weekend. Hands down, I have now done every single weekend, at least one race during every single weekend. And this weekend is just built different. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's dopey or the fact that there's a marathon this weekend, but this weekend is just built different. It is, I just feel like it's so much more exciting. It is the first race of 2026. You have to do it to be a part of it. Even my husband, John, was saying, he was like, this is pretty cool. I was like, yeah, it is. So more to come on that, but I am going to drink my energy drink, wake back up, head on over to Hollywood Studios and see just a bunch of friends and finish off this weekend. And I am so excited. I'll bring you guys along with me.
Thank you, Lovely! Hey, you got this! You're almost there! I'm so proud of you!
Okay, so I'm going to finish the vlog out here. I just got back from cheering at Hollywood Studios for the marathon. Caitlin and Allie were finishers, along with so many other friends that I saw along the way. And I'm so happy that I got to say hi to so many people and hug so many of you. So many sweaty, sparkly hugs. And I'm just so thankful and so proud of everybody. Ugh, just like what a crazy accomplishment. Whether you ran the marathon, dopey, goofy, 5K, 10K, half, just all incredible accomplishments, each and every single one. But I am going to cut the vlog here. I had just the best weekend. I think I said it a little bit earlier. If you could do a single Run Disney weekend, I highly suggest Marathon Weekend. It is just the most magical, if you ask me. And I know that that's so cheesy to say, but it is now my favorite weekend. And I'm going to try and go enjoy just the rest of my weekend, the rest of the day. We are headed on over to Disney Springs to grab some dinner all together and like celebrate as a little family. But I am so excited. I can't wait to see everybody tonight. I can't wait to put all of this together and share it all with you guys. And I can't wait for the rest of the Run Disney season. I don't know if I've said it already, but I will be running the Princess Half Marathon. I will be vlogging that as well, hopefully. And then I will be running my first challenge, which is going to be the Springtime Surprise Challenge, which is a 5K, a 10K, and a 10-miler in the weekend. And I would really appreciate if you guys would follow along, give me a like, give me a subscribe, do the whole thing. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.